Oh, didn't tell y'all. Baby Nuggets is coming this week. Won't he do it? Maybe just the makeup is giving. That could be the case. And this is give me rich auntie vibes. Okay.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key.
Good morning, loves, and welcome back to another vlog. It is your girl, Chiquisha, and I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And before we get into the video, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you do me a big favor and give this video a big old thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you never miss any of my videos. And if you are a returning subscriber or returning and still have not subscribed yet, I do want to let you know that it is mad love here, and thank you for coming back to support another video on this channel. So before we get into today's video, listen, I'm so disgusted, so disappointed. I did a vlog from last week, which would have been the first vlog of 2023, and I just could not get the content to export at all, and it was a little bothersome because I wanted the content to be out there. It was a fun vlog, chatty as normal, and as well just was sharing some details about my doctor's appointment that I had with my psoriasis doctor or my dermatologist, and I will talk about that when I come back from my other appointment today. I have to get blood drawn just to make sure that the medication that I'm taking is not damaging anything, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I'll give you all an update on that. Sorry about the lighting. I'm in my office, and normally I just kind of just function with the light that comes in from the window during the day, especially since we haven't been having a lot of sunny days here in Richmond, Virginia. But anyway, so that content, I really worked hard to try to get it exported. I did everything. I've used my jump drive. I even tried to connect it to my laptop, and it was just some of the content would not upload. And I think it has to do with, because I am using my iPhone right now, I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that once you have larger content or a lot of content, sometimes that stuff then goes to the cloud, and then you have to kind of re-upload it to your phone. So I think that's what was happening. So hopefully this video will work, and the plan is to export everything that I do in a timely manner. So like after I finish running my mouth here with you all, I'm going to export it. This is what I'm currently using. So if any of you all are like me and don't have a camera and you have an iPhone and you're trying to think of, figure out how you can put all of your data on a jump drive that you can then switch to this to plug into your laptops that have like a USB connection, this is amazing. I'm hoping I don't have to buy a new one though. It says I have plenty of space, but stuff happens. Like it has this here, but this side it broke off, so I don't know if maybe that is causing it, but I don't think so, because some stuff did upload, some stuff didn't. But anyway, so I'm gonna make sure as soon as I record something, transfer it onto here, and hopefully y'all will have a vlog for this week. And what I end up doing was I just deleted all the content. I know, clutch your pearls. The only reason I did that because I'm a firm believer that if it was meant for it to be shared, that particular content, then it would have allowed me to be able to put it together. I don't believe in forcing anything to work. I don't believe in forcing anything. Either it's going to be what it's going to be or it's not. As long as you tried and you tried everything that you could and it still didn't work, then sometimes it's time to move on and realize that God closed that door and he's opening another door for you to operate in. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I might also stop at Starbucks just because, to see if anybody still has some holiday drinks, because sometimes they'll kind of run over into the new year. Do I need more coffee? No, but I may get more coffee. So anyway, whatever I do, I'm taking y'all along with me. I really wish we had a Sephora on this side of town, because some of the stuff that I want to get is actually in store and I can pick it up. However, I don't want to go to Shore Pump. Not today. Not today. Let me go, because my goal is to try not to ramble over 10 minutes. That way, once I go through and chop stuff up, maybe it'll come down, because I want to kind of, even though some of y'all like it, but if I can try to keep my vlogs under an hour, would be a great thing. All right, you guys, so I will see you in the car. All right, love, so I'm out the house to get my blood work done, but guess what I did? I left the order at home. However, glory be to God, the disappointment is literally like 4 minutes away from my house. So, but I feel like even though I have an appointment, I'm still gonna have to wait, because I went in there and there were like people waiting and there were people coming in. So I'm hoping, even though I'm late for the appointment, one, I thought it was at 1:30, but that was my appointment last week. The appointment today is at 1. But I don't have anything to do. I mean, I do have stuff to do that is time sensitive, but the plan is to, I don't know what the plan is. I really do want to go to Trader Joe's. So after I get my labs done, we're gonna pray that I can be in and out at least by 2 o'clock. The reason why I say 2 o'clock is because, you know, I don't know if they're going to check me in and let me get my labs done because I had an appointment, but because I'm late. But anyway, like I said, 2 o'clock, and in that way I can go to the bank, do the transactions I need to do, and then go to Trader Joe's, and then it's a sushi spot over there. I don't know what their hours are, but I don't know, we're gonna figure out. Today we're just playing by ear. It's to knock out all of the out the house things, because tomorrow I really don't want to have to leave the house, not unless, oh, didn't tell y'all, Baby Nugget is coming this week. So my daughter-in-law, she went to the doctor, and the way she's progressing, they are going to put her in the hospital on Wednesday to go ahead and let the baby come. However, the baby's gonna come when they want to come, but because she does have a scheduled induction, you know, once she gets in there, it's just the matter of Nugget coming out. But the other thing is, because we were so unsure, you know, because Dad, my bonus son, he plays professional basketball in Brazil. We didn't know if he was gonna come home, be able to come home, and he's here. Yes. So I'm excited for them for that, because, you know, he missed out on the baby shower, which, you know, some guys care, don't care. But for him to be able to see his firstborn enter in this world, like, that was something that I did not want him to miss. Even though they could have did it FaceTime, it's just so different doing it in real life. So I'm just so here for it. He get to get that, you know, skin on skin time with her for the time that he's here. You know, he gets to, you know, be with his fiance during this time, so she don't have to, you know, do this part alone. Like, y'all created her together, and to be able to bring her in the world together is a gift from God. So many people don't have that opportunity for whatever reasons they are. But, you know, God knew Nugget. Her name is Avea Sky Sims. God knew her before she was in my daughter-in-law's womb, before she was to be fertilized by my bonus son. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a blessing to be able to, you know, be here. So I'm so glad that he's here. So let me run in this house and get my paperwork. And as you can see, it took 4 minutes because I've been talking the whole 4 minutes. So hopefully I'll only be 15 minutes late. So I'll be right back.
Sense of smell. Canines have more than 200 million olfactory receptors. Those are the nerve endings.
Have more of their brain region dedicated to processing smells than humans, so they're able to detect the odorants in a much lower concentration than humans can. So that really helps.
All right, loves. I told you I was gonna be out at 2. Well, I said 2 would be a reasonable time. So, where are my sunglasses? So while I was in there waiting, I ordered one part of my birthday gift to myself. I ordered some stuff from Sephora, and that'll be here Thursday. So I will film it and maybe save it for next week's vlog. I got some recommendations by Andrea Renee, just some lippies, even though I didn't need any. And well, I ain't gonna tell y'all everything I got. I did order another wig, so hear me out. I ordered the same style, but hear me out. I have a super small head, and the wig that I have on now is a small, which is a 21.5 inch cap. Still too big for my head. Oh, please. Y'all know your girl still itch. Let me get out this parking space. Hold on. All right, sun, come through. Got your girl looking golden. Okay. So anyway, so I did order another same style. The only reason I didn't get a straight one, because I don't really wear it straight. I normally like a curly texture. And like I said, I mean, if it ain't broke, because I can straighten this out if I want it straight. Because I think their body waves is not a permanent body wave. Because once I wash it and put my color in there, the waves be gone. So yeah, so anyway, so I ordered another one and asked him to do a size 20 cap. If I can't fit a 20 cap, I'm done. But like I said, I mean, I just left LabCorp getting my labs done. And depending on how long this is, I may or may not kind of give y'all an update, because I don't know if I gave y'all a full update of everything and my medications and all that stuff that I have to take when it comes to this psoriasis and this psoriatic arthritis that I'm dealing with. So maybe I will do that at the end of the vlog, ending, you know, as my ending part. We shall see. Y'all know how I am with my vlogs and how I like to run my mouth. I'm trying to be mindful of the time, because my talking, I mean, it'd be like 10-15 minutes sometimes, so that's what takes up most of the vlog, for real. But anyway, so yeah, so I got my blood work done. Now I'm on the way to the bank. I actually have to go inside the bank. I don't like going inside the bank. But so what I'm thinking is, since I'm close to Starbucks on that end where the bank I'm gonna go, and everybody should be back at work from lunch and the holidays are over, so the line should not be redonkulous. So yes, I'm gonna go to the bank, do my bank things. I need to go back and sign this paper at the rental office, and then I think what I might do, I don't know if I'm gonna go to the store first or go to get sushi, because there's sushi on that side of town. But no, I want to go to Trader Joe's. I'm going to Trader Joe's. So when I come from doing the rent, I'm going to Trader Joe's. I don't care, because like I said, this morning was a little emotional for me. You know, it is a private matter, so I'm not going to share on my YouTube platform. But if any of you are following me on my other platforms, then you may know. If you know, you know. And that's pretty much how that's going to be. So let me stop chatting and listen to some inspirational music and get all the things done. Oh yeah, we have a church we want to wear. I call you holy, your name is holy, you are so holy to me. Let's see if they still got holiday drinks. Do y'all still have the holiday drinks?
I still have the caramel brulee, the toasted white mocha, and the sugar cookie almond milk latte.
Can I get a grande extra hot caramel brulee with oat milk, no whip?
Alright, anything else I got for you?
Do you have any chocolate croissants?
Yes, sir.
I'll take one of those warmed up, please.
Alright.
That's it.
That'll be $10.71.
Thank you.
Thank you.
$10.71, y'all know. Alright. This is the part that I don't like about having a camera, because I have to turn y'all off real quick. I'm glad I came pulled up when I did, because it's like about 4 cars behind me now. They must be down some baristas because they're moving a little bit slower than normal. I just don't want my croissant to be cold. Thank you. Smells so good, smells so good. Thank you. Alrighty. Listen, God's timing is everything. He knew his daughter wanted some Starbucks. And let me tell you, I'm not impatient, but if the line is super long and it's not a necessity, I will get out that line, baby. Okay? And when I pulled up on nobody in the line, and now it's like the line is growing. Won't he do it? So anyway, so as y'all can see, they still had, they had 3 of the holiday drinks still available. A lot of places don't, because 1, they ran out of stuff, and then 2, some of them probably just like, we're over the holiday drinks. But I got a caramel brulee, which is one of my faves. That's the one that is normally my go-to. And then I would do the chestnut praline. But y'all know I love anything caramel. Just like my husband, because he loved me caramel. Dang it, I didn't want to go this way. So this is what I decided to do. I'm about to bust a U-turn. I decided to go ahead and go to Trader Joe's first, because the rental office doesn't close until 5. That way I can miss that traffic. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I definitely want to get a couple of things that are on my list. I'm so rude. Thank you, Lord, for this food I'm about to receive in the nourishment of my body. Thank you for the bite that I have received. Bless the hands that prepared it, and thank you for the provision. In Jesus' name, amen. I gotta remember to turn this music off, because YouTube be hitting you up with the copyrights. And normally I wouldn't include any kind of music, but I be wanting y'all to feel the vibes I be getting. Like last week, y'all missed all the hits. I was listening to The Box, which is a local hip-hop and R&B station out here in VA, and they were playing all the bangers. Like they play like 90s, 80s, 90s hip-hop and R&B. All the bangers. All the bangers. Watch out later. So anyway, so yeah. So I got my drink. If you know, you know. Holiday season is over, so there's no point to do a holiday drink review, because obviously I like it because I get it every year. Now, don't get it twisted. Different stores make it different ways. You know, some people be hit, some people be missed, but I love coffee, so You gotta really be missing for me to not even drink it, because I can drink a coffee even if it's not to my like normal liking. As long as it isn't disgustingly horrible, I can tolerate it. If it's just come see, come saw. But they nailed this one. Nailed it. For this to be my last holiday drink, it's perfect. Perfection sonified. Or as my girl Jasmine Ardell says, chef's kiss. Definitely. In this croissant. So I'm gonna log off. I'm not log off, but I'm gonna stop recording. The rest of the video until I get home will be probably, and I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference between B-roll and montage? I think I'm the same. I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, the remaining of the video until I get home will be non-talking content, okay? All right, I'll see y'all at Traders. Peace. Y'all, so I did everything except for go get sushi. Well, I did get sushi, but I didn't sit down because I was looking at the time and I gotta be at the rental office by 5 so I can fill out this information. So if I would have sat down, like literally from doing the last thing that I had to do, I would have been late, and I'm not trying to have no issues with these people. But I will say I'm having an issue with this wig, y'all. I don't think I put it on right, and I keep feeling like it's sliding, but I think it's all in my mind. But hopefully this 20-inch cap will fit my head better. And it's like, even though I'm spending not a lot, but I'm spending a little bit of coinage on this hair, they're still wearable. So I think what I'm gonna do with this one, especially since I just feel like it's not as full as the Auntie Mama. So I'm gonna cut this into like either a blunt cut at my shoulders, or I need to cut it long enough so it'll cover this little divot in the back of my head. So I'm gonna make this my it's a bus up here. I was like, Lord, don't let it be an accident. And I'm right here at my house. Yeah, so I'm gonna make this a short wig. So normally they are good with getting their units to you pretty fast. So hopefully I'll have it before my birthday. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this sooner than later, because I have the Auntie Mom with the side part. Then I have this one, and I'm looking at it, and I like the way this little part goes right here. I don't know, so I might cut it today. If I do, y'all will be the first to know. Oh, so I didn't go sit down and have sushi, and I didn't take any pictures, in which it is what it is. I mean, that ain't something that I do on a regular, but I was just feeling real like, go me. Oh yeah, so I'm on a tangent. I'm about to go in this rental office real quick. I'm pulling up at the complex, and then I'm gonna go in the house, wipe down all the things, and show you guys what I got. Primarily from Target. And not Target, primarily from Trader Joe's, because the stuff that I got from Food Line is stuff that I get all the time. Yeah, and I need to check my mail. All right, see y'all in a bit. Well, I might as well stand in the parking lot for a while, because I feel like the whole school lives in our apartment complex, because the kids are still getting off the bus, and it's a line coming into the complex waiting for the bus. So I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna cut it. When I get in the house, I'm gonna cut it and recurl it, since I am getting the new wig. And that's my little hair sticking out. Like, I don't do nothing to my hair but pull it in a ponytail. I don't braid it down. One, because I wash it too much. Okay, I think it's safe to pull out. Okay. I do need to check my mailbox though, cause y'all, I barely be checking my mailbox, but I'm gonna park, and then I'm gonna go check the mailbox. Okay, Trader Joe haul. Got me some more pita chips. Got me some of the non-dairy oat creamer, brown sugar flavor. Sharika B had this on her page. This is smoked sake salmon, and it is with cracked peppercorn, mustard seeds, and lemon. I'm gonna use this on my bagels. I forgot to get bigger bagels. I have the little mini ones, but it'll still suffice. Got me more of these mozzarella sticks. Yes, cheese is dairy, but like I told y'all, I'm eliminating it in the things that I consume the most, which is coffee. These are like quick snacks, when I'm not really hungry, but I don't want to cook, stuff like that. And then I got this, the sweet cannoli dip. Saw someone on Instagram that tagged Black Girls in Trader Joe's, so I was like, I gotta get it. And then I got the butter almond thins. Now, I wanted the wafers, but they must have been sold out. But these are Belgian cookies, so it kind of got like a sweetness anyway, like a light sweetness, like a waffle itself. So I figured it will still probably pair well with the sweet cannoli. So this is the butter almond thins, and as you can see, it's got little almond bits in it. So I will try it and let y'all know in this video. So if you want to get it, and I'll also be doing a reel showing my reaction to it. So this is what I got from Trader Joe's. Excuse the countertop mess. So I did get some potatoes so I can slice these up because the hub's like fries, and I'm gonna hurry up and take it out because if he sees organic, he'll be like, what? This is the chicken that we always get. We needed more ketchup, and y'all, I tried to try a different type of pepper, but these pepperoncini peppers is just the bomb. I love to put these in my salads. It just gives it a nice pickly, spicy, somewhat spicy taste to it. Jalapenos wasn't doing it, and then the salad peppers were good, but it just wasn't doing it. I will still probably use the peppers that I have, but this is my go-to for my salads. I got turned on to these when I made that grinder salad and the grinder salad sandwich, and I've been hooked ever since. So I didn't get to go get sushi from a sushi restaurant, but I went to Fresh Market. Fresh Market has really good sushi, so I'm gonna try their spicy salmon roll. I normally just get like their what are them, the little wraps. I very rarely get their sushi, but when I do, it is bomb. So I got this because I just had a taste for, you know, some Asian style cuisine. I really want a pho, but I may be able to get it next week because I have to go to the doctor on that side of town. So maybe I will get pho next week. But I'm going to enjoy this, and I will get back with you all. All right, loves. This lighting is a little weird to me. Let's see. Hold on. Whoa. That's too much light. Got me looking like a light skin. Okay, try to adjust the light as much as possible. Maybe just the makeup is giving. That could be the case. So as y'all can see, I cut it, and I'm absolutely loving it. Now I'm almost like, I wish I didn't order the other unit, but I still need to have the cool auntie wig. Like, I feel like the longer middle part is like the cool auntie. We got auntie mama, and this is give me rich auntie vibes. Okay, listen. And whether it's the lighting and the combination of the, like, I can't even look straight in the camera because I'm just like, I'm feeling it. So all I did, I'm not a makeup expert at all. I'm waiting actually for, who was that did the video? Shelly. She did a video. Who is this called? Shelly from I Am Shelly did a video. I am like really bright. And I had to put my box light on because it's dark in here. Anyway. Shelly of I Am Shelly. She's a MUA, I believe, and a very, very popular and amazing YouTuber. And she was doing a makeup video that I watched yesterday, and her makeup looked amazing. Like the way she contoured her nose, like I was like, sis, period, you did that. So she was mentioning about maybe doing a makeup class. I am here for it because I have went through so much with my body, my skin. At the end of the last quarter, it's just like I want to do the most in all ways. I want to do the most with self-care. I want to do the most with beauty and hair. I want to do the most in my businesses. I want to do the most in my marriages. I want to do, not marriages, I only got one. I want to do the most in my marriage. I want to do the most in finances, savings. Like, I want to do the most in everything, because the word of God says, ask and you will receive. Knock and the door will open. You can have all things through Christ. So these are all the things that I want through Christ, because in the word, it promised me an abundant life. And I'm going to work as hard as I can to receive it, because it would be a blessing if somebody just gave me millions of dollars, but the big reward is working hard for it and sitting back and looking at the fruits of your labor, looking at all the things that God blessed you with because of your hard work. And I feel like when you work hard for it, you really, really appreciate it, because you know the blood, sweat, and tears, the agony, the, overwhelming feelings and all that stuff that you may have experienced in trying to reach all of those goals, so you can see them come to fruition. So I say, like I said, I'm in a season. If somebody do give me like millions of dollars, I'm going to appreciate it. And I'm going to give it to my husband so he can invest it, because he is better with money than I am. And I am not ashamed to admit it. I have dropped the ball so many times and have failed to be transparent enough because of past experiences that I didn't realize I was delivered from, that kept me from admitting that I needed help. And you got to acknowledge those things that are keeping you from having success in each and every area of your relationships. And I ain't ashamed. Okay? Just like I ain't ashamed to say that I love Jesus, I ain't ashamed to say that I need help and I have fallen short, because we all have. He who have not fell short, throw the first stone. I feel like I got something in my teeth, but y'all, I am feeling this. And I'm hoping the curls will last. I mean, it's so much body yaddy yaddy over here on my head. Baby Yoda's like, yes, give him the body yaddy yaddy. And it is so reminiscent of what my hair looked like prior to going through what I went through. So before I end the vlog, two things. Kind of give you a quick scenario where I am with my psoriasis and my psoriatic arthritis, and also to end it on a brighter note, to share you this amazing sweet treat that I'm definitely gonna have to eat in moderation, that I got from Trader Joe's. Right, so let's just kind of go over where I'm at with the psoriasis. So October, scalp flared up like it never flared up before. Like, my scalp has never been like that in my whole life that I've been experiencing psoriasis of the scalp. Then all of a sudden I started getting these really itchy, medium to small bumps that were so uncontrollably itchy that I took Benadryl so much to try to help with the itching and to help me sleep that I became immune to it. So I ended up going to patients first. They said I had some type of rosacea, so they put me on a Z-Pack form of prednisone, in which it was like 12 days worth of prednisone that I took, which everyone knows is an oral steroid. Once I got off of it, I noticed my knee like hurting really bad, but I kind of shucked it off, because I did have knee surgery years ago because I had a discoid meniscus. And I was like, the weather's changing, that's all it is. but that was on a Monday. When I woke up Tuesday to meet my friends for breakfast for their birthdays, it was so bad. It was so bad. But then my scalp flared back up, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then my skin exploded with, just itchy, scaly, peeling skin all over. It started from my stomach and my lower back, then it rose up on my chest, in my neck, and my face. Well, before it got to my face, I was like, this is ridiculous. Me and the hubs went to the emergency room to see if anyone could tell me anything. It wasn't much that they could tell me, but they did say that if psoriasis is what I had, then I could be experiencing psoriatic arthritis, because that's normally like a companion to psoriasis sometimes. So the doctor was able to hook me up with a doctor that was not accepting any more patients. So I went to him, and he was amazing. And he did confirm after he looked at my photos that I showed him, because I've been taking photos of what I've been going through. And after he looked at, my knee, in which my knee is still swollen, but the other parts aren't swollen like they were. But I'm still having pain in my wrist and in my knee. But, he looked at my current psoriasis outbreak and all of that stuff. And he was like, he felt like I did have psoriasis, but he thought it was more systemic because the way it had started to spread down my legs by the time I got to him. So it went from me going to the dermatologist, and when it was just like kind of like the trunk of my body, to going all the way up to my neck and my face. By the time I got to him, my face was clear, but it was starting to go on my arms and all on my legs, which was terrible. And trust me, I promise you guys, I'm going to show y'all photos, because it's someone out there that is going through this, or even going through something that is affecting their outward, inward, and mental. And it's putting, pressures, and it's just a lot, and it's too much for me to include in the vlog. That's why I'm going to dedicate an actual vlog to it now that I kind of got more answers. But I'm just kind of giving y'all the clip notes. So anyway, so he gave me a couple of options, but he said what he would recommend is that I take, I'm gonna put the name on the screen because I always mess it up. It's like methotrexate, which is traditionally a chemotherapy pill. However, with research and with success with using it with patients that have had psoriasis along with psoriatic arthritis, and I'm pretty sure y'all have seen all the commercials, Skyrizi and all these other ones that are medications that they give for patients that have psoriatic and psoriasis. So he was like, because it is a chemo pill, some of the main side effects that most people do experience, if they do experience them at all, is hair thinning and hair loss, numbness, and mouth ulcers. So I was like, okay. But he did say what they use as a workaround so those things won't happen, or so they can at least minimize the extent of those side effects. They put you on daily folic acid pills. So I take folic acid along with my regular vitamin regimen, and every 7 days I take the methotrexate. Probably saying it wrong, but I take that every 7 days. Right now I'm starting off at a small dose because he wants me to be on it for about a month so he can kind of see how things are going. That's why I went to the doctor today to do my blood work, because this particular pill as well could damage your liver. That's why before you can get on it, they want to check your liver to make sure that it is okay. And all my numbers were, if perfect could be a thing, was perfect. He did also say, because we do know that alcohol can affect your liver, because I'm not an alcoholic and because I don't even though you probably see all the wine, I don't drink all the wine as frequently as someone may think because I'm a wine enthusiast. But when I told him how frequently I drink wine, he was like, I still can consume the wine in the increments that I am consuming it. That's another reason why I decided not to do Wine Down Wednesdays anymore, because I didn't want to, I just didn't want to have the multiple bottles open, because typically when I do my Wine Down Wednesdays videos, I already have a bottle that I drink throughout the week. And so when Wine Down Wednesdays come, I ended up opening something different. So then it's like I got 2 wines, and then wines only last for so long being open, even if you refrigerate it. So I decided to not do Wine Down Wednesday videos, but I will be sharing my wine content on Black Girls and Total Wine, and I will be doing that in February because I want to make sure I get through the first month of all of this stuff with the medication and the blood work, just to make sure that I am on track before I start, you know, really integrating some of those things back into my content and to my life. So anyway, going back to that, so I saw him, he put me on it, and then last week, in which all of that content just didn't do right. But anyway, I went to the dermatologist who I had already been diagnosed with my psoriasis of the scalp, but they diagnosed the rest of my body. I was content with the appointment, but I still didn't feel like that's the doctor for me, so I don't have to go back to them for another 6 months. But within that time, I'm gonna see if I can find someone else that understands my plight and is willing to, you know, make me feel confident and confident. When I'm not a vain person, but when you have something that attacks your whole outward body and makes you look, yeah, I can't even put into words how I looked. And then being married, and then just, you know, thanking God that I do have a man of God as a husband that is going through this with me versus watching me go through it, is a blessing. But anyway, so, you know, she gave me more topical steroids because the reason why it flared up so bad, because psoriasis is an autoimmune disease, and you don't want to take an oral steroid with that type of autoimmune disease, because it will make it worse, because it is like it causes it to flare up. So that's why it was so bad when it was bad. So saw her, she gave me some additional topical creams that I can put on my face that weren't harsh, because they are still steroids. They can thin my skin. So for the heavy hitters, I would use that when it was heavy hitter time. Then she gave me something that is light but still does the same thing, that I can use in the less aggressive areas, or the areas where I see that are about to flare up, to try to use it before it does flare up. So yeah, so those are the only 2 that she added, along with the other 2 that I already had. So all that being said, I do have some areas that did flare up in between, because I wasn't using the topicals like I should, because I was just going through it so fast, and I was like, I'll just make do with what I have until I got to her. So prayerfully, the things that I have would last me until either if I have to go see her again, or until I find somebody that I feel more comfortable with. So with all that being said, will this ever end? The answer is, I don't know. They don't know. Psoriasis is one of those things, because it is an autoimmune, you know, disorder or disease, whatever you want to call it. You just don't know. And per my dermatologist, there's not really any triggers or foods and stuff that can that sets it off. So it's just kind of hard to kind of determine whether or not I'm just gonna have this all the time. Like with my scalp, I've had it all the time, but it's just never been that bad. It's been tolerable. I've been able to wear my hair and never had any problems like I had this time around. So with my skin, I just don't know. So the only thing that I can do and will do is to use the things and the tools that I have, but also the ultimate tool that I'm using daily is praying and thanking God for the journey, for what I'm going through and what I will go through, and my deliverance and my healing. Yeah, so I'm doing much better. Some of the marks that I had showed y'all before are getting better. Well, I don't even know if I showed these to y'all because, like I said, I don't know if it was in the video prior to, but this was like really, really bad. Really, really bad. Oh, snap. Oh, I almost see, they kind of look like this, the new batch. These more look like plaque psoriasis. So that's another reason why I want to go to another dermatologist to really find out if I got systemic psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, whatever psoriasis. So now that I've said all of that, I am in a good place. I do still have my days, but now that it seems like I have a more of a system going on that's helping me handle it and keeping it at bay, it does help me feel better. Like I said, my knee and my wrists are still very tender. And especially like by the time Friday and Saturday get here from being in the salon, using my wrists and being on my feet, it does get worse. But then like today is Monday, it's not as bad. But by the time I go to work on Wednesday, it starts all up again. And y'all know arthritis just by itself, if you've had it or you know somebody that has it, it can be a lot. So that's kind of like the quick notes about everything. But again, when I have the time and I feel ready to show the pictures, because the pictures are a lot and I really have to still pray on it. I'm feeling like God is telling me to share it, but I have to feel comfortable as well in the sharing. And I don't know if I'm there yet, but once I do, I will definitely, because y'all know Life with Chiquisha is not about being superficial. It's not about being, like, I'm going to show you this, but not show you that. I'm going to show you the things, one, that I'm comfortable with, and then two, that God has given me permission to show it with you all. But if I can't show you, I can at least talk about it. So that being said, let's get to the good part. So this right here, and I know it's backwards because again, I'm using my cell phone, but prayerfully, that's what I wanted to do today, go to Best Buy. I've never had cannolis before, at least that I don't know of. So that's why it makes it weird that I would want to get this, but then again, it doesn't, because I know cannolis have like a sweet cream in the middle, and I love sweet creams. So I saw a young lady on, well, Black Girls in Trader Joe's have reposted a young lady's story showing that she had this along with the butter waffle cookies. But the Trader Joe's that I went to, they were sold out and they won't have them back in until next week. But I really wanted to have a cookie to go with it, so I got the butter almond thins. And so they have like little bits of almond in them. Let's see. So see, these are like the little bits of almond, very thin cookies, as you can tell. So these are more like shaved almonds. And I can kind of show you because one of them fell out. Well, I can't, it fell all the way about. But very thin, very light. If you are trying to watch your calories and all of that, let's see how much sugar is in here. So it says you can have 7 cookies, and I've only had one because I did a reel. You can have up to 7 cookies. There's 6 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbohydrate, 10 grams of sugar and 8 grams of added sugar. So that's really not that bad if you think about it. It does contain milk, wheat, honey, eggs, soy, cashew, coconut, hazelnut, macadamia nuts, and pecans. So are these not really almonds? I don't know. Yeah. So let's see about this, because this is sweet and creamy, y'all. But it's so good. It's so good. So it says that you can have this, if you do the serving size, you can get 8 servings out of this, which is 2 tablespoons per serving. It's 100 calories. Did this one say how many calories they have in here? Oh, these are 140 calories for 7 cookies. So for 2 tablespoons is 100 calories, 10 grams net carb, 9 grams sugar, 8 grams added sugar. So that's not bad, I don't think, but I've never been one to like count calories and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna try it with you all. But if you want to see like full creative first what is it called? First impressions, check out my Instagram, and that is Life with Chiquisha, just like everything else is. Easy to find. So let me flip this over so we can try it with the quote unquote almonds. A little bit goes a long way, trust me. You can either spread it or take a bite and then finish the cookie up, because it's so thin you can have the whole cookie pretty much in one bite. I can double dip because I'm the only one that's gonna eat this. So this cannoli dip almost reminds me of like a sweet cream cheese icing that I used to put on my strawberry cakes. And this may be even good like to pipe in like cupcakes or something like that if you're into that. Might even be good in some coffee. But just listen to this crunch. So good, so good. Definitely, while eating this, just to be err on the side of caution, measure out your dip. Even if you like dipping little corners, but 2 tablespoons, that's a lot. Because like a tablespoon is like about this much around. But anyway, so I'm gonna end the vlog. I gotta get ready, y'all, because Nuggets will be here. So I gotta, this is my Kiki, my grandma Kiki look. Even though it's giving me rich auntie vibes. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. Next week is my birthday week. So I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna do my content for that week. Not really sure what I have going on. I will be working on my birthday and on that Saturday, my birthday, but I will be cutting my days just a little bit short. Because my birthday's on a Friday, so I figure I got all weekend to celebrate. I'm off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Probably going to brunch on that Sunday with my girlfriends. Don't know what the hubs is going to do for me. Even though he always say he ain't. He always do. But this will probably be the first time we haven't went anywhere for my birthday. But right now, my mind and my focus is trying to do my part financially. So I'm going to work on my birthday. Did I not curl this piece? Uh-oh. What time is it? Somebody running late. Try to wake them up. But anyway, what's going on with this piece? But anyway, let me know in the comments if you like this bob. This is what I had earlier today. I just cut it. I'll leave the link to this hair as well. Not sponsored. I just love it. And if I love something, I'm going to share it with you guys. And this is a glueless HD 4x4 wig. It was 18 inches, 180% density. Don't really know what that means, but it's very lightweight. Does not feel heavy. It feels like natural hair. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you do a big favor and give me a thumbs up, and as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos. Make sure you follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything is Life with Shakisha. I'm on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter, so I don't even know what my Twitter name is. It could be Life with Shakisha, but it ain't nothing going on over there. So y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, and of course here on YouTube. So until next time, loves, peace.